Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the 3. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace.
Here we go.
Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room, he's got to get his body right. He's got to do more than this to slow Morant down. He's superb at fighting through physical defense.
Pass to Grant. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Bane. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Grant, defended by Jackson. Grant's shot is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside. Williams. Jackson against Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williams against Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, you know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practice a lot of free throws during our career. And if you're a fan of Morant, or even if you're not, you have to appreciate it. We're witnessing greatness.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Joseph, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Bay against Williams. Bay, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside Morant. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Up top, Grant. Shoots over Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Here's Cunningham. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Stewart. The shot comes out. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Williams passes to Morant. Rebound Detroit. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8-ball every single time.
Well, Candace, this is now the second consecutive season that has not been a traditional offseason. Not quite as short of a recovery time as from the bubble, but still 3 months from the end to the beginning of the next season. That's not a lot of time to get it going again.
Not a lot of time. But you have guys that will learn from past years. You know, basketball now is a year-round sport. You're going to have to continue to take care of your body. That's your investment. That's the way that you get out there and play. So I think you're going to see more guys not necessarily taking complete time off, but still getting in the weight room and working on their bodies.
A line change here for Memphis. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
.51 left to play in the first quarter. Anderson against Bagley. Outside, Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Cranked it in off the glass. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. You have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Now here's Melton. 14 points for him last game against Detroit. Here's Tillman. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson outside. Now here's Hayes, tightly guarded, and he gets the bucket.
The defender trying to knock Hayes off his rhythm, but he is a well-built kid who easily absorbs contact.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Melton. Outside, Anderson. From 12 feet. Rebound by Olynyk. Jackson outside. Now here's Hayes. Inside. Here's Bagley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Marvin Bagley III. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, He talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Corey Joseph out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Bey in at the small forward position.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Memphis leading. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Fades back. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Bey. Shoots over Jackson. Bey, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? So it's Detroit now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Grant with a screen on Morant. Here's Joseph. Grizzlies with the rebound. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Now here's Anderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Here's Clark. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
The last and greatest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming up in court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bagley comes in for Bay. Cunningham's checked in for Diallo. And it's Jackson in for Joseph. The Pistons have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
Here's Adams after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Now here's Melton. The D's right on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
That's on
foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis, D'Anthony Melton. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Cunningham, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball. Driving inside. No good from 11 feet.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Melton up top. He's covered by Grant. Melton misses. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Well, it's always interesting to hear from a great announcer who also is a great player.
It doesn't always translate that way, but Candace is a special talent, and she puts in the work.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Jones. Adams with a screen on Jackson. Jones. And again, Memphis no good. Another shot. And it's laid in by Adams. Adams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Williams. That shot, no good. And the Pistons going the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Cunningham. Bagley, a screen on Melton. Takes it inside. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Melton up top. Over Cunningham. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, usually when you're playing a team like that above you, you get jazzed up. I expect we'll see their best effort. We'll get to see how much they've grown and how much growing they have left to do.
Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Grizzlies.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bain is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Clock at 2. Williams misses. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Now here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Right side, Williams. Here's the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Shot clock at 2. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, "I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here."
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Anderson's checked in for Adams, and it's Conchar in for Williams. And it's Morant off the drive. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Olynyk. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On target from range.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Here's Morant. 6-point game. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Bay. He's got 5. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Second chance effort. Here's Joseph. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Bane. Up top, Morant. Jackson, the screen. And again, it's Ja Morant. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Bay from long range. And the Pistons, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Jackson against Olynyk. Jackson, pass to Morant. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Anderson gets the bucket.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
Over to the left wing. Here's Joseph. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Bagley's checked in. Jackson comes in for Hayes. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Diallo against Anderson. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Diallo. The rebound by Melton. Memphis leading. 36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Tillman. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Jackson. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Back to Joseph. And another shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 8. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Melton. Setting the floor for Detroit. Jackson out there with Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Grant in at the small forward. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Melton. Williams on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Back to Grant. Fires for 3. No good. The Grizzlies shooting about 47%. A nice number. Melton misses. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Cunningham. Williams defending. Looking to get it going. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Anderson.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
First free throw is good. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Jackson. And so he makes both from the line. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Now Williams. Fires the 3. Here's Adams. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Detroit Pistons.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Pistons trailing. Bay outside. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Bay.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Jackson against Grant. Jackson with a screen on Hayes. Morant. Oh! Gets his down! Show us some power!
Nice! As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Stewart. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Williams from long range. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bay. Grant with a screen on Jackson. And Bay, here we go. Here's Grant. And too long on the shot.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Now Morant. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Joseph has checked in for Hayes.
Second team foul. Pistons substitution, Corey Joseph.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. And then Morant with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Cunningham. And there it is for him. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Cunningham. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. On the take. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Bane from behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Cunningham. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Williams passes to Adams. Over Stewart. And it's Adams missing. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And here's Cunningham outside. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant, pass to Adams. Here's Bane. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Stewart, a screen on Williams. They from long range. To the left wing. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown me an impact player at both ends of the floor, but is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep me engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.